Hi, welcome to the first real demo flight of the Eachine Racer 180. In fact, I received a new one. It's supposed to be a new revision of the former model I received. Unfortunately, I was not able to fly it because I crashed it. And immediately I will say that I will give an advice for this machine. And if you are interested by such machine, I will strongly advise to stock some spare servo, okay, because they are known to be not very crash resistant. So as soon as you will hit, for example, the front arms or the rear one, the shock will be transmitted into the servo mechanism and will probably damage it. So it's strongly advised to stock some new one in case, okay, to be able. The machine is solid and it's a full 3K carbon based, okay, 2 millimeters, okay, for each lateral plates. Arms are quite strong too. Maybe here it's only a 2 millimeters plate, should be maybe 3 millimeters, but already this machine with the battery installed, antennas, etc., scales weights already more than 550 grams, so it's heavy, okay, and you have only a 4-inch props. Unfortunately, as you can see, you cannot install 5-inch model, so even if there's 3 blades burnout, you will see that the structure is not amazing, okay. First thing, also, if the name is a Racer 180, it's not a real traditional quadcopter. As you can see, you have tiltable motors, and by consequence, at least with this design, in fact, you cannot really practice acro and flips and loops as you want. It's more a kind of a super fast cruiser machine, flying super fast horizontally, okay, and thanks to the inclination of the motors. You have to know that the receiver, okay, the servo is controlled directly by the 5th channel of the receiver. The servo is not controlled through the flight control board. It's really tricky, and by consequence, and on the transmitter, you have to know that a big warning to say that as soon as you will turn on your radio, you have to put the switch C in the middle position. It's very important. The switch C is controlling the offset of the pitch. So when you are in one position, you mean that you apply 45 degrees forward pitch offset, okay? So at takeoff, you will see your machine will fast forward and it can provoke an accident. The same if you are in third position, you will apply a minus 45 degrees. Okay, so be sure to always centralize in the second position the switch C. The switch B is controlling the flight mode. Actually, only 2 flight modes are defined by default. When it's a one position, this is the angle mode, 6-axis stabilization, and here you have an acro mode, okay? So be aware of it. Versus the default setting of the clean flight 1.13, I just increase the rate for the yaw, the pitch and rolls. Even for the pitch is not really important, since the pitch is controlling more or less by the arm, tilting arm. For the 2 other rates, I think it's important. So I will fly it, record the FPV goggles. So you have the FPV transmitter can be frequency can be set here. Be aware also, if you have a rear crash, you can see that the antenna connector is unfortunately not protected by a rear crash. So what mode I will do is to push back inside the video transmitter, okay? It's possible to do it to protect at least the RP-ECMA connector. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I will turn on the quadcopter, okay, and okay, like this, and turn on the radio, but actually with the switch C in one position. You are obliged if you don't want to see the warning on the radio, but immediately I will set the switch C in the central position. Angle mode, okay, so I will be able to fly. I will check that I receive FPV signal, yes. I will record here, and let's go. So as you can see, it's the machine don't don't move at all laterally, and it's surprising, you know, because you're losing some point of interest to localize your machine. Actually, I've got an offset. Wow. It's flying beautifully. So on the radio, I set on the switch A. Oh yes, this machine will be fast. The switch A for me is the dual rate. Woo! So in lost condition, what is surprising is you don't have any points of reference, you know, when the rear is lift, and it's believe me, it's surprising. Look at that. It's a very beautiful machine. I should have a kind of offset. Okay, I will try now to fly more in FPV, but I will stay in 6-axis stabilization. Okay, let's continue in pure FPV.